Okay, negative exponent. You just have to think about a house and upstairs versus downstairs. And you have to also think about happy versus sad. Here's our house. You know how some people are morning people and some people are nighttime people? Well, you also have upstairs people and downstairs people. So sometimes if you're an upstairs person, then you that makes you happy. But if you're a downstairs person, then they put you upstairs, then you're not very happy. So the way you know what's up with what is if you have any variable with a negative power, it's going to want to go into its opposite stairs location, and then it'll be happy because a negative power is unhappy. So if you have something like this, let's say you have x to the negative 1 over v. Is that x to the negative 1 happy? It's sad. Why is it sad? So then it's going to go to its opposite location. And don't forget, on top and on the bottom, you have infinite 1. You can remember that because in real life, we have infinite 1s. Just kidding. So there's infinite 1. So just because you have nothing on top doesn't mean, like if I go like this, and then like this 3 somehow magically went down below, like this, like, and it went like that. The answer isn't 3v, it's 1 over 3v. And it'll make more sense in a sec. So x to the negative 1, not happy, no problem. Go downstairs. Go downstairs. Because this guy's really a downstairs kind of person. So then it's going to go downstairs, and now it becomes x to the positive 1. Now, it's a happy feller. And then v is v happy or sad? V's happy because v is to the power of invisible, well no, it's to the power of invisible positive 1. You see? So v's like, hey buddy, we're both downstairs kind of people. And then you're going to have a 1 on top because you have 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 on top like that. Okay? So if you have, let's say you have x to the negative 1 over v to the negative 1. Is x to the negative 1 happy? Nope. V now is an upstairs person. Yep, if they're negative, they're unhappy. So then you go ahead and move the V1 upstairs. So what do you get? Well, where's the x going to go? X goes on the bottom to the power of 1, which you don't have to put. And then V goes to the top to the power of 1, which you don't have to put. So the answer is V over x. But just think of it in terms of happy and sad. Okay, so if you think of it in terms of happy and sad, you can do crazy complicated problems. You can do a to the negative 2, b to the 3, c to the negative 2, d to the 8 over a to the negative 4, b to the 7, c to the negative 3, d to the 10th. All right, and then all right, so go like that. And is a happy? Is the top a happy? No. So what do we do? To the power of what? Just 2, and took care of that guy. Is B happy on top? All right, so B stays. Took care of that guy. Is C happy? Boom. Took care, and do it just like this, like how I'm crossing them out. That way you don't like mess up. Is D happy? Yep. So what do I do with D? Right there. All right. Tell me about the downstairs A. So what do we do? To the power of what? If it's happy, it has a positive power. You put it to its opposite stairs location and give it a positive power. B, is B happy? So what do I do with B? It says B to the power of what? 7, okay. And what about C? Is C happy? Okay, so C to the 3rd. And is D happy? All right, once you've done that, all you gotta do now is you have to, we'll put them in alphabetical order. So how many A's do we have on top? Okay, so A to the power 4. All right, so I took care of that. And then B to the 3rd. And c to the 3rd, and then over a squared, c squared, b squared, nope, just kidding, b to the 7th, and d to the 10th. So now, I cannot believe that I designed a terrible problem. So I'm gonna change it a little bit. So this, I'm gonna make this d to the negative 8, all right? So if that's d to the negative 8, what happens to that d to the negative 8? Right there. So yeah, so d to the negative 8, so I'm gonna bring it to the bottom. So I'm just gonna go, no, it's unhappy here. So it goes to its opposite stairs location and becomes what? So what does it become? So it's opposite stairs location. So it becomes, no, this right here is d to the negative 8. Is it happy or sad? And then it becomes happy. Yeah, so now it has happy power. So then you have, so it's got sad power, take it to its opposite stairs location, then it's got happy power. So now on top, let's fix this. So now we have, oh, and I can make a note of, so you see what's going on in the future. That one. So now I have a to the 4th, b to the 3rd, c to the 3rd, over, and then I'll have a squared, and then I have b to the 7th. So I took care of that one. B to the 7th, took care of that one. C squared took care of that one. And then watch. These two will combine with multiplication. So how do you multiply? You add the top things. So what do you get? Perfect. D to the 18th. Now you have this right here. This is not the answer, but I'm boxing it. I don't know why. What do you do with that? You gotta simplify it. You have A's on top, A's on bottom. Where? On top or on the bottom? How'd you do that? Okay. That's right. So A squared. So you dealt with those guys. Now what? Okay, so what do you got? Okay, so don't do it like that. That's probably how your teacher teaches it. But all I do is I just pretend like I'm in second grade and I say, hey, second grade self from the past. You got 3 and you got 7. I need you to subtract them, second grader. And what would the second grader say? 4. And then you put the 4 in the place of the bigger number. Is the bigger upstairs or downstairs? Okay, so it's b to the 4th. If you do it like that, you just do second grade math. So even if it was like, let's say I had x b to the 7th, I'll put a g right here, and then this is b to the 4th. All right, so let's say I want to deal with the d, like simplify the b's. How do I do that? So what minus what? Okay, so what do you get? Okay, now you're going to end up with a b to the 3. Does that answer end up upstairs or downstairs? No. Well, yeah, but also you can think of it as, because you just take the place of wherever the bigger number is. So is the bigger number upstairs or is the bigger number downstairs? Upstairs. So you can just do second grade math. You don't even have to deal with negatives anymore. You do second grade math and then you just take the place of where the big one was. And then, yeah, you don't have to, that way you avoid having to deal with negative. Okay. So you have 8 squared, b to the 4th. All right, cool. So how do you deal with these b's right here? Okay, so what happens when you do subtraction action? Oh, we did it. We took care of it. Boom. Why is it b to the 4th downstairs? Well, no. We got right here, right? Bigger number. Second grade math, take the place of the bigger number. Bigger number's downstairs. Answer goes downstairs. All right, what about these guys right here? Okay, cool. Times c. And what about the d to the 18? That stays. All right, so that's that. Do you have your book with you? It's okay if you don't, actually. I can just give you the problem. You don't have to have your book with you. All right, so I'm going to stop this recording.